Okay, so a question that I get a decent amount, and just to clear up how one would actually get to the Olympics, we're going to use the example we're going to run by is Paris 2024, and unless they change any of the rules, this will likely apply for future Olympics, probably 2028 and 2032. But let's move on from that, and basically, let's move me out of the way here and go to this website here. So this is the amount. These are all like quotas just for the entirety. So the competitions beginning April 3rd to April 1st, 2024. So any other ranking in those competitions, other than the competitions between that, do not matter. Okay. So there's obviously it's going to count for team, world championships, and the continentals. So the four highest ranked teams, these are for teams, automatically get to go. So top four at the end of that selection circuit, they just get to go. It does not count for any of the territories. Now the territories being the Americas, both North and South America count as one. There's the Africas, there is Europe, and then there's the Asia region. Okay, Australia being counted in the Asian region. So now, top four teams just get to go, and they do not occupy a slot of any of these like categories. The best placed team after that in all the four zone gets to go. So one team from Africa, one team from the Americas, Asia, and Europe. Right? So being top four is huge. Example, right? Last qualification cycle, USA was in the top four, so Canada got to go. But there's also a world where Canada, USA are in the top four, so the next team would get to go. Who knows, right? Colombia, Brazil, what have you. So it could get pretty interesting. Let's see. And then next, for the individual spots, after the fencers that have qualified for team, right? So if you qualify team, it's basically up to your. It's usually, I believe, it's up to the domestic ranking of the countries that get to go. So all those any fencers those countries no longer count for the individual selection. So two people from the Europe zones get to go. Two people from the Asia Oceania zone get to go. One for the Americas and one for the Africas. So that's not a lot of people. Now, after that, any team that did not qualify any athletes get to send one person to a zone qualifying event where one person gets to go to the Olympics. So from all the zones that didn't qualify anyone, they get to send one person to a winner takes all tournament. And that's it. So let's reiterate. So we have Americas, Africa, Europe, Asia, Oceania. They each get one team. If you're top four in the world as a team, you just get to go. Any country that qualifies on a team, the people who are within that team are no longer counted in the rankings because they just get to go. So that takes someone else's spot. So we'll take an example here. I strongly recommend you go follow this Piece to Podium 24 on Instagram here. So we'll just look men's épée as it stands, right? So this was right after Turkey. These zonals haven't been counted yet. All right, you can see men's épée team rankings, right? The top four at the time would have been Kazakhstan, Netherlands, Korea, and Spain. And then the next European team would have been Japan. Next Asian team would have been Japan. Hungary would have been the next European team. Next American team, Argentina, and Egypt in the African zone, right? And then individually, right? So top four teams, top team by zone. Then the next individuals was Di Veroli for Italy, Baran from Czech Republic, Hawaii 1 from Hong Kong, Wang Jijie from China, Hansen USA, and Elcor from the African zone. So let me know what your questions are down below. I hope this gives you a little rundown on how someone actually qualifies for the Olympics. And remember, follow the channel. I'll be following the Olympics. Hopefully, I'll be going myself. And then I'll just commentate on this journey along the way. So thanks for watching, and questions down in the comments. Thank you.